Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden packs? Look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and most reliable MUT coins on the market. And don't forget to use code Ferdy at checkout for 5% off. What's going on, guys? Today we are grading every single team of the week. I believe we have 16 or 17, week 17 and week 18 team of the week. I haven't done a team of the week grading video in a minute, but it's a pretty good drop. It's a pretty good drop with some pretty solid champions. As far as the rest of the content for the channel this week, I do want to record episode number 2 of the like squad. Shout out to you guys again. Like, I have to cut off the amount of likes we're at. We hit 200 likes on that episode, so shout out to you guys. But as far as the content for the rest of the week goes, I got the like squad coming out. I'm gonna do a quarterback tier list one of these days, and on Thursday, unfortunately, I'm only gonna be able to do a grade video. I'm gonna have to record it tonight, actually, Wednesday night, and upload it Thursday. I actually do have surgery on Thursday, so I won't be around to record any playoff player gameplays, and probably won't be on Friday either, most likely. So that is the plan for the next couple days. I might even post a like squad on Saturday, depending on how I'm feeling and things like that, but we're gonna kind of play it by ear, of course. But that's enough talking. Let's just get started. Okay, we're not really gonna talk too much about these 85s. No 90 there. 90 speed's not bad on Deontay Hardy, and he's 5'6", so if you want to get cute with him, sure, give it a try, right? 5'6" is probably the shortest in the game. Maybe him or Deuce Vaughn are the guys I think of, but that's really it. Okay, next up, Ryan Tannehill, quarterback. Ryan Tannehill, quarterback, doesn't look that great. We'll give nice Tannehill a D. Pause, but we're going to give him a D. Next up, Mark Robinson. 88 speed with 94 acceleration is pretty good. 6 foot. Probably will not get lurk artist. Probably will not. I would give Mark Robinson C. C minus for Mark Robinson. Next up, 91 Quay Walker. 90 speed, 92 acceleration, 96 hit power, 95 tackling, and he probably will get lurk artist. I do think he will get lurk. Yeah, he'll get lurk artist because like cards like fully sided Louis couldn't get it. So most likely Quay Walker, middle linebacker, he will get lurk artist, which is pretty good. I mean, 96 hit power, 95 tackling. I know he's kind of like, I wish he had higher block shed and a little bit higher strength, but zone doesn't really matter. Play rate doesn't matter if you're using the card. If you have like a full Packers team, for example, that will be when you will use this card, because 92 speed, 91 speed, 94, 94, 93 acceleration. I mean, that's pretty good for usually. That's pretty solid. I don't hate that at all. So, Quay Walker, I'll give him a C+, because outside of a theme team, you're probably not going out of your way to use him. I mean, this man said his pants are Alfredo sauce. I don't know about that, but if he's at a Packers team, I see your vision. Actually, I don't even see the vision for the Packers, because they just got Ray Nitschke, so you're not going to use him probably anyway, unless you run like 3-3 or whatever the case is. Next up, 92 speed Deontay Johnson, 91 short route running, 87 deep with 88 mid. So good short route runner. This card's so buns. I mean, he's 5'10", 92 speed. If you got a Steelers team, does he even make the Steelers team wide receivers? Like, I don't even know if he does, to be honest. No, definitely not. I mean, he's like wide receiver 4, because Allen Robinson's a stud, George Pickens stud, Darius Hayward base stud. So even on a Steelers team, he's probably not touching the field, right? So I would give Deontay Johnson. Let's give Deontay a D+. Let's go D+ for Deontay. Also, because there isn't many team implications. But honestly, 92 speed's not awful. Like, it's not all, like, maybe I'll go a little bit higher. Maybe I'll give him a C. I'll give him a C. Next up, we have our first champion. This is going to be the 94 overall Bryce Huff. So Bryce Huff, obviously, you know, he's very underrated in the league. As a Jets fan, I know this guy's a stud, but very underrated, and will get paid a good amount of money to go play somewhere this offseason, I will imagine. Probably won't be the Jets, unfortunately, but it is what it is. 92 speed, 94 acceleration, 95 finesse move, 93 block shed, 91 tackling, 90 play rec. And I have this new belief in this game, right? So if you play full games, which means like head-to-head, if you're like on house rules, it probably doesn't matter as much, but I like outside linebackers for edge rushers. And I don't know if at 255, I mean, actually, it doesn't matter now, because apparently stamina is gone and fatigue's gone in this game. So I guess it doesn't matter as much anymore, but still a little bit light to play defensive tackle. On my team, I probably will play him at defensive tackle, to be honest. I probably will, just because, you know, I think outside linebackers just rush better off the edge than ends do because of traits. But even like Bryce Huff's traits, let's take a look at Bryce Huff's. He definitely has some kind of card, right? If he doesn't, then what are we doing? He should have at least something. 81 Bryce Huff. He's got 2 of 3 traits, which isn't great. You would rather see him get these 2 traits on Yes than these 2 traits on Yes, because if he has Bull Rush move on Yes, that means he'll go to his Bull Rush move, and it's only an 84 compared to, you would want him to go to both of his finesse moves. That's what you ideally want. Or even like an edge star could have been nice too on this card. I'm going to give him a B+. B+ for Bryce Huff. Next up, we got Nico Collins. 94 speed, 6'4", 97 jumping, 3 thresholds, route technician, 3 AP, deep in elite, 2 AP. This card, I'm going to give him an A-. I think this card's actually really, really nice. I'm going more like an A+, not A+, A. I think, 95 speed is king right now. And I think if he had 95 speed, he probably would be an A+ card. Yeah, I'll give him an A. Pretty good looking card, good build, over 90 in all the important stats, 6'4", good discount abilities for Nico Collins. That's obviously very, very good. Next up, we got Cameron Sutton. Okay, this card is one for the man-to-man people out there. Me as a man-to-man runner, right? I run a lot of man-to-man. This one's interesting because he does get short route KO for 2 AP. And if we take a look at any random, let's find a random cornerback. Let's look at, I don't know, Ken Riley, for example. Let's look at Ken Riley's card. Oh, never mind. His name's the Rattler or whatever. If we go to the Rattler card, we go to the abilities, we find short route KO. We click on it. Only Everson Walls and this Cameron Sutton card are going to get the discounted short route KO. Short route KO is really, really good if you get good pressure while playing man coverage, because a lot of the times the way people kind of beat man-to-man is shooting out quick to the flats or running zig routes or whatever the case is. So I think man coverage is already really good in this game, and I really don't even run like any route KOs. Like, I don't really even run them, to be honest. I maybe use one every once in a while, then I take it off because it just costs too much. But when we start getting a lot of discounted route KOs, it's gonna be scary because you're gonna be able to really, really blanket people out there. It's gonna be really frustrating. I'm telling you right now. It's not being talked about enough. But yeah, 96 acceleration, 95 speed, 5'11", 90 zone, 95 man, 90 jumping, 95 press, 92 play rec. Let's take a look at one of his previous cards real quick. I think he has one. I think he has Cameron Sutton. Okay, headliner. Actually, we're not gonna see much from this, but I wonder how good they make him tackling wise. But this card, I'm going to honestly give him an A+. I think this card is A+. I really do. Pick art is for free, so even if you're not running man, he still has a place for you. Still good zone coverage. I know 5'11" might be kind of crazy to give an A+ to, but I really do believe in short route KO being really, really good. And you also maxed out the acceleration, over 90 play rec, 94 press. This card's going to play really, really well. So I'm going to give him an A+ for Cameron Sutton. Really solid card. Let's talk about Derek Carr next. Derek Carr gets 0 AP gift wrap and 1 AP gunslinger. So unfortunately, for this card, he doesn't get a discounted high round master or a discounted set feet elite or pass lead elite. If he did get that, it would have been a lot better. But yes, he is a Gen 2 release quarterback. 88 speed, it's pretty good. Like, 88 speed you can definitely roll out with. 95 throw power, which boost is actually really solid. 95 short accuracy, 93 under pressure, over 90 everywhere. That's important. So Derek Carr, he should play well. I just don't know if outside of a theme team it's worth like going. He's not one of those guys that, like, outside of a theme team it's worth going after. Because we have Jordan Love, we have Tua, we got Josh Dobbs. There are options in this game right now. Even I would probably even take, like, guys like, Lamar Jackson. No, obviously Lamar Jackson, William Perry, but like Andrew Luck or Justin Herbert or, guys like that. Even those guys I would probably take over this Derek Carr card. And maybe even like price-wise, Jalen Hurts would make more sense in this card in my opinion. And yeah, like I said, I'll show you right here. It is going to end up being the same exact release with the with good old Gen 2 for Derek Carr's, I guess, first upgrade of the year. But I'm going to give this card a B+. I think, ability-wise, he misses the mark a little bit. Stat-wise is really good, but I do think ability-wise, in release, it's not like he has traditional 4, which makes you go crazy about a card, right? He doesn't have that. And finally, a Puka Nacua. Puka Nacua LTD record breaker. This card probably will be very expensive, and we actually have a pretty similar card that we can kind of compare to this one and just kind of see what the stat makeup is gonna look like on the card. Actually, no. Oh, they're already out in the game right now. Okay, we have the full stats. I can go back and look at a couple of cards here to see the tackling stats. I forgot I'm recording this basically at 1:30. But Puka, yeah, after the catch, honestly, this is disrespectful. If you cannot watch Puka play the game of football and give him an 87 break tackle, this should be honestly at least a 95. The way that this man Puka finishes runs needs to be studied. Even 60 strength is disrespectful. But this card should play pretty well. I actually want to look back at Cameron Sutton to see his tackling stats. Okay. Yeah, pretty much what I thought. And is there anyone else we want to look at? Derek Carr, obviously not going to be great. And then Bryce Huff, run-stopping ability. Yeah, you could probably play him at defensive tackle, and they didn't change his traits either. So that's tough for Bryce Huff, for sure. And then Quay Walker. Yeah, Quay Walker will be a solid. He can be a pretty good budget user, honestly. But that's pretty much it. And then for the abilities on Puka, I can't see his discounts abilities anymore because they pulled him down. Is there any way? Oh, Outside Apprentice for Z. Oh, okay. Outside Apprentice for 0 is actually really good. And then Slot Apprentice for 1 is obviously good if you want to just go set feet or whatever, save some AP. So I'm gonna give the Puka card. I'll give him an A+. I'm leaning A, but I do think his discount abilities are actually really good. Like honestly, like obviously there's Calvin who I'm gonna give him an A actually because like Calvin Johnson exists. You know what I mean? Like that card exists and he would be an A+. So I'm gonna give Puka an A. Yeah, can't give him an A+. But 0 AP Outside Apprentice is actually really nice for setting up those deep beaters and stuff like that. Even comeback routes, post corners, post thirds, and things like that. Slot Apprentice also good for 1 AP for obvious reasons. So Puka Nacua, A. Overall, this Team of the Week drop, pretty lackluster. This video probably won't do too well. I honestly have, towards the end, I kind of ditched the whole doing Team of the Week gameplays because they just do so bad for whatever reason. Yeah, some solid cards, some cool names. And of course, as always, I will see you boys in the next one.